Hey, welcome back. Just jump in. What is the daily message? What seems to come through? Whoops. For your highest best good. What is the message of guidance, clarity, or enlightenment? One more. All right, 3 cards, please. Oh, there's the first one. King of Pentacles. It's always a nice card to see. Hello, Hierophant. One more, please. One more, please. Way too many, but I'm going to take the card that is facing up. So, take one off the top there. Okay. All right. So, I was getting a couple of things here. So, the first one, I don't think this is for most of you, but I'm going to share this one is I'm reading the King of Pentacles for a small group of you as you. So, you're really coming into your own. You're building your stability. You're really stepping into this position of power, of self, stability, resistance, persistence. Like someone who is you're building your and establishing your, not just your wealth, material wealth, because that is evident with this card, but really building this, stability stability of self, resourceful energy, someone who is very grounded and is making really pragmatic decisions, logical decisions here, but knows how to self-sustain. There's no reliance on anybody else. And I think that's what the Hierophant is kind of saying, is that you're really strengthening your relationship of self and coming into your own, where you're able to self-sustain, take care of yourself. You're able to fulfill all of your obligations and your financial responsibilities. You're building that wealth, but it's because you are really building up yourself. You're pouring into yourself. And so you're showing up as this King of Pentacles, female or male, it doesn't matter. You are this king, and the king in the tarot of any suite is really the highest level of that suite. And so in the Pentacles, it's material wealth, it's material abundance, it's material gain, but it's also this very grounded, centered energy. You really know yourself. You know what you want. You're working towards that. You're taking actionable steps. It's very, and you're seeing the fruits of your labor show up in your material world. So there is this material sense, wealth sense, and I really feel like this reading overall for that small group of you this is you really building that relationship with yourself, knowing who you are. You are establishing, I already said it, establishing your wealth, but building that financial return. You're pouring into your work, into your dreams, and you with the Strength card, you're really just stepping into your own. You're being brave and knowing that you can take it on by yourself. Life you can take on by yourself. You are just showing up as this grounded, centered, financially stable individual who doesn't have to rely on anyone else. Sure, you can reach out to resources for support to continue to build yourself up in this way, but it's not like you're having to depend on a husband or a wife or a partnership that also supports you. You absolutely can, if you are in the sense that you do have that partnership available to you who is a resourceful effort, but helping you to build your own individual stability. Excuse me. So it can be that, however it applies, but in the sense that this is for you, you are really stepping into your own and really building yourself up. And that Hierophant is, to me, you're educating yourself. You are building your relationship with yourself, knowing who you are, identifying who you are, and along the way, you're being extremely brave about the risks that you're willing to take, making yourself, very vulnerable to be able to step into this like leadership energy that you're trying to, really manifest for yourself. So that is kind of like what I'm seeing on that end of the reading. The other part of this is there is somebody in your life, and you could be with this person now. Say, I think that this is a King of Pentacles, that you're with someone, or you're seeing somebody. You could have a committed relationship with this person, but I feel like this is somebody you're already connected to, or and that you interact with. Actually, you may not interact with, because I'm picking something else up with the Strength card. But if it's somebody this could be someone that you are currently seeing, and maybe you're dating them, and you're exclusively seeing each other. With the Hierophant card, I feel like this is a relationship that this person wants to take to the next level. So if you're dating somebody, they want to be more exclusive with you. If you are already exclusively seeing each other, maybe they're ready to get engaged, or they're thinking about it, right? With the Strength card here, I feel like if it's in that respect, they're really building up the courage and the strength to approach you with this idea, with this desire. Hey, I really want to go farther with this. I really want to invest more in this with you. I want to take this farther. I want to move this to the next level, because I am in this. I commit. There's this very strong level of commitment here with the Hierophant. Is I am committed to you, and I want to see this continue to progress. I want this with you. And so they're willing to take it to the next level. I'm not saying, oh, you're going to get engaged tomorrow. Oh, you're going to get married tomorrow. I have no idea. But this person, whoever you're with, wants to communicate their commitment to you and how they want to see this unfold. It could very well be they want to move in together, right? So I don't want to say like, oh, you're going to get engaged, and I'm ruining the surprise. I'm not trying to go there. It just, whatever this person wants to communicate with you in terms of what they want, which to me, it really feels like the next level of commitment for them. That doesn't mean that if you are, say, you're dating exclusively, you've been together for 2 years, however long that is, and you're like, I want to get engaged. Maybe their next level of commitment is to move in together, not engagement, right? That depends on your core values and your beliefs. Like maybe you prefer to be engaged before you move in together. Maybe you prefer to move in together before you get engaged. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. But whatever the next level of commitment is to this person, that's what they're going to approach you with. And they're finding the courage and the strength to really come to you with this, because it's very, I'm really looking at this like heart necklace. They feel really like vulnerable, because the little lamb here is really standing out, and they feel really vulnerable in this sense, but there's this really strong commitment that they have to you, and they want to show you or express to you that level of commitment, and they want you to understand that they want to continue with this like farther. They could simply be wanting to come to you and talk to you about how deep their commitment is and how much they care for you. Maybe you just don't really see that, and so they're willing to really get out of their comfort zone, be brave, have that courage to come forward and talk to you about how committed they are to you. And I don't think this is someone who's like never really shown you. I think that they have shown you in action, because this King of Pentacles is someone who's really grounded, and maybe they are a little bit more reserved. Maybe they don't always speak what they say, but they do show you. Maybe they show you and they don't always, maybe they say a lot of things, but they don't always show you, but they mean it, right? Or maybe I don't know, there's something there that's like not always quite evident, but in some way it's always, reassured through either words or actions. I'm not sure, but they want to really step out of their comfort zone and really tell you how much they care about you, the level of commitment they have to you, and take it a level further, or just convey that, right? Whether, they want to get married, they want to get engaged, they want to move in together, they just want to talk to you about it because maybe you just have never been told. I don't really feel like you could be someone who's like, maybe you're questioning how much does this person love me, or what do they really want? I don't think that this is a connection where someone is making you feel questionable about them, but I think that you're someone who's probably wondered, like, how do they feel like really truly deep down about me and like long term, right? Long term is a big question. So, maybe you're just someone who's wondering, but I don't think that it's ever like you've doubted this connection or relationship with this person. So that's the second message. The other message that I was getting is that this is somebody that you know or kind of know. Maybe you're just friends with this person, and this is a solid person in your life. They could be like a best friend. They could be like someone who's always there for you. But they could be coming in they could be really coming in full vulnerability and actually expressing how much they care about you. And it's something that goes from a friendship to an actual relationship, to exclusive, to, what I was saying earlier is like, it could be like you're dating and then you're just, and then all of a sudden you're exclusive with this person if you're not already. But in this sense, I'm seeing that this could be a friendship, and it's always been a friendship, and it's been nothing more. And this person is mustering up the courage to talk to you and tell you how much they do care about you. And they would love to see where this could go, because they've always cared about you, always loved you, and they're a very solid individual, and they're really trying to find the courage to approach you, because I think even though they're a very brave individual, very courageous, with you there's so much vulnerability. And I think that I don't want to say that they feel weak when they are around you, but they feel like you know how to break down their walls, which is why you guys have been friends for a long time, right? So if you're friends with this person, that this is someone who's they feel like they can be safe with you, they can be vulnerable with you, they care so much about you, and they're finally going to come forward and express their feelings, but they know you so well, and they're just going to express, I have always cared about you. There's a lot of love there, whether it's romantic or just more there's just solid unconditional love, and there hasn't ever been an opportunity for romantic love, right? But they're going to come forward and really express to you, and you may or may not be interested. But I think that for some of you, maybe a smaller group, is that this is a friend who has always been there in your life, someone who's always had a lot of integrity. They've been dependable. They've been able to show up for you. You know that it's someone you can always call on, and they could always call on you. And they're wanting to see the possibility of where this could go. And I think with this lamb here, they're ready to kind of risk putting themselves out there. And even if it means even if you weren't interested, and it means risking your friendship, maybe your friendship kind of creates some boundaries with this person, or you learning that this person has feelings for you, you may not want to be around this person as much. Not that you don't love them, but it can change the dynamic of your friendship, knowing this person does love you. It doesn't mean that your friendship could just change from that point, but knowing that information, maybe you're not aware of that or privy to that, and so it can change your dynamic potentially. And I think that's why this person has been kind of nervous to come forward, but they're really saying, you know what, I'd rather take the risk and, come forward about this now, because what if this person gets snatched up again? What if this person, gets into another relationship and I have to watch her be happy? I have to watch him be happy with someone else. And I want this person to be happy, but this person means a lot to me. Maybe they're just let me just take my chance. And even if it doesn't work out, even if it's not something that happens, that's okay. I will always still be there for that person. I think this person will always, always have your back. This person will always be there for you. And it's this is a really solid individual. And I think that it's possible that this is someone in your life who is a friend that you probably have never paid attention to. You've probably never given it much thought. It could also be somebody who is coming back around that you don't really know well. And they're building a lot of courage to come around. Maybe it's been a long time. And so it's and I'm not saying immediately go get married, right? Hierophant is about really higher level commitment, but it could also be that what's driving them to come back around is the desire for a commitment that lasts. And maybe like you're someone that's always been on their mind and they're like, I've never pursued something with this person in the past. We haven't talked, we haven't been in connection. Maybe they're coming back around to take a risk and see where you're at and see where it could go. But I do feel like whoever this person is a really solid individual. And I think that I'm not getting the sense that you're going to say yes or no to it if this is you. And maybe this is you and you have feelings for a person and you're getting ready to muster up the courage to go talk to someone and say, I have always felt this way about you, blah, 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 blah. And just see where it goes. Be willing to risk the friendship. I don't know. But this is someone who has been really loyal to you. I'm seeing because the dog here is here. I'm seeing this person's been super loyal to you, has had your back, always been a solid friend, or someone that would have your back if they're not really in your life, but they're getting ready to come back around and see where you're at. And the reason why they're coming back around is maybe they have interest in you, they always have, but they never took that chance, and they're willing to take that risk now, even if it's been a long time. There's no shame or harm in, coming back around out of the blue and wanting to communicate with someone, get to know them all over again, but with the intent that you would like to see if there's something that could come of this, right? Maybe someone in your past you didn't really, hi Mew, sorry, my kitty just showed up. Maybe someone in your past who you never had something with, didn't get off the ground, and then they missed their opportunity, and this time they're like, I see you and I see the potential of this. I see how amazing you could be. They see that you are of higher level commitment material, like that marriage material, that long-term commitment. They see that. And this is also someone who has a lot of wealth, right? Not just a ton of money, but they've built so much success and wealth in their life. So that also makes them super grounded. But I do feel like it's potential that this is someone you know now or someone you used to know, and they're just willing to take a risk, come back around. And it's because they do like who you are, but they don't really know you, but they see the potential. And so they're willing to just take a risk to see, is this person available? Would this person be willing to entertain this connection with me and see where it could go? So it could be that. So I feel like this is like I said, this could be you getting ready to reach out to somebody, but heavily feel like this is someone that you know, who's always been in your life, who's getting ready to talk to you, someone else who you are currently with in some level of relationship that is getting ready to take the next level with you, or someone that you don't know and you're actually not talking to, getting ready to come back around. Oops, hi Mew. Hi kitty. So there's like kind of a lot of messages there, but this is really exciting because this is a really beautiful connection. This is a beautiful person this person has a lot of respect for you, has always had a lot of respect for you, has always seen you as this like so worthy of a beautiful connection. Like this person, whoever it is, sees you as Hierophant material. They saw you from the beginning, whether you are friends with this person now or not. They have always seen you as someone who is worthy of the best relationship, something long-term, something really committed, something solid and stable. Like they have always seen you in that way. And if they didn't take the opportunity, like if this is someone you're not interested, or not talking to now, this person is someone who saw this potential very easily with you, and maybe they weren't ready to come forward and talk to you or see where it could go at the time, and they didn't take that chance. But now they're like, okay, well, he's still this Hierophant energy, the long-term commitment, that is husband material, that is wife material, like whatever. They saw you in that way, and they always have held you in high regard. This person has so much respect for you, and it's like whether they don't even have to know you personally to know how much of a catch, how much of a keeper you are. They really see you in that light. And if it's a friend, they've seen you go through your ups and your downs, and they've always been there. Like, I'm just really excited because this is like such a really beautiful energy. Like, who wouldn't want to be seen in this way by somebody, right? Even if it's just a friend, maybe this is just a friend, and that's all they are to you, and that's all they will be, and that's all they want to be to you. But they want to come forward and tell you how much they love you, how much they care about you, how much they value you, all the value you brought into the friendship. They want to tell you how, like, you know how you have like your best friend, or maybe you don't have one yet. This could be someone who just comes to you and says, I just want you to know, as my friend, and always will be my friend, how much I love you and I care about you, the value you've brought into my life, how much you've helped me, how much you've been there for me. And I just want you to know that I am always going to be that friend. I'm always going to be there for you. And it's that level of like commitment to like, you're my soul family. Like, you are my best friend. Like, so it could be something like that too. And who wouldn't want to hear that, right? Who wouldn't want to hear how much you mean to a person, how much someone appreciates you for just you being you and bringing value into somebody's life? Like, I would love for people to tell me how I affected them, and it doesn't really happen very often. So this is an amazing energy. Whoever this is and whatever your circumstances are, maybe you're anticipating, maybe someone just did this and here you go. It's true. It's sincere. It's not just blowing smoke up your ass. It's not just someone wanting to make you feel good in a moment for, short time. It's so sincere. This person really sees you, and it's like they see all of you, and they know who you are, and you're so worthy of the best relationship, the long-term relationship, the commitment. But you're worthy of that amazing love. You're worthy of so much. They know that you're worthy and deserving. And I think that they might just want to remind you of that. But also they want to see that with you, with them. So wherever that applies, I hope that this message resonated for some of you. Claim it if you do, or if it does. That's super exciting, and I'm super excited for anybody that this is going to happen for, because even if it's someone that comes forward and tells you how they feel, and you're like, I'm sorry, I don't feel that way, but you still love this person and they're still going to be in your life, and you don't lose a friend out of that. Like, what an amazing friend to have who just has so much love and care for you. So if you're able to maintain that, just know that sometimes it can change the dynamic of something. But on the flip side, this is a beautiful energy and a beautiful person to have in your life long term. It's rare to come across people, I feel, who have a lot of integrity and a lot of dependability, who you can trust wholeheartedly, and have good boundaries and have a lot of respect for each other. That's very hard to find, I feel like, in this day and age. So I just want to put that out there. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this message. I hope it resonated for some of you, all of you. Hopefully none of you. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you don't want to miss anything in the future. And until next time, thank you for watching.